First up this evening, Terror taxis, robo-taxi operators plying one corporate area route, are seemingly playing with their lives, the lives of passengers and pedestrians, with reckless driving along the St. Andrew route.
We visited the area as part of a primetime new series examining the dangers of taking white plate or robo-taxis and exploring why people continue to travel in them despite these dangers.
In part one of Terror Taxis, TVJ's Giovanni Dennis has footage showing how reckless and violent some robo-taxis can be.
An overcast morning, calm commute and flowing traffic along Red Hills Road in St. Andrew. Then this happens. It's an illegal taxi commonly called white plate or robot on the rampage. Other road users are inconvenienced and bullied. There are some near misses. Watch as the driver leapfrogs the traffic, stopping pretty much in the intersection. It gets more interesting as he is joined by another illegal taxi driver. Both exchange words and the rampage continues. The first driver we saw now has company. It's double trouble as both race along, overtaking around this corner, bullying this driver for a spot in the long line. But that's not all. Both drivers again overtake this line of traffic, coming to a stop only when a coaster bus heading towards them threatens disaster. The coaster driver, tooting his horn and displaying disapproval, is flashed off by one of the robot drivers. The overtaking continues. We are told this happens almost daily along this corridor. Which corridor? Red Hills Road.
We have a very poor culture.
What do you mean by that?
We're talking about indiscipline in the society.
This is Senior Superintendent of Police Calvin Allen. He heads the Highway and Traffic Division in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. He revealed that at the end of September, the police issued just under 400,000 traffic tickets, many of which were for illegal taxi operators. Of the over 7,000 vehicles seized, 75% belong to illegal taxi operators. But he concedes the police need to be issuing more tickets.
And I can tell you that if I had more resources out there, I could be telling you of 100% increase on that.
Even some illegal operators we spoke with lamented the reckless driving of some of their colleagues.
So my man really drive reckless for real, you know. You understand what I'm saying? And them give man like we, you know, bad name. You understand? Because as what she said, she run from police and lick up and nothing now come out tight. Some of them are the reckless, me I tell you straight.
But increasingly, it appears the presence of police officers does not make much of a difference to the lawlessness that takes place. Take, for instance, this incident in St. Anne's Bay earlier this year, the driver physically confronting cops on duty. A similar incident was caught on camera just weeks ago, again in St. Anne. He physically assaults one of the 3 officers present who was writing him a ticket. At least one passenger leaves the vehicle before the driver starts the car and speeds off.
One of the first things is that the vehicle will be seized. It is against the law. The Road Traffic Act doesn't cover you in that regard. So if you're operating without a road license, then it is a seizable offense. And then the additional charges that may come with it.
At the end of September, there were 256 road fatalities in Jamaica. Just recently, along this road behind me, that's the Red Hills Road in St. Andrew, a robot taxi trying to evade police crashed along the road, leaving 2 students injured. The driver, he fled the scene. But yet persons continue to take these taxis despite the dangers involved. We'll explore why in part 2. Giovanni Dennis, TVJ News.